Good afternoon, friends. Today we are going to learn about trigeminal nerve. The trigeminal nerve, which carries the pain sensation from face and the teeth. What are the three divisions of trigeminal nerve? Three divisions of trigeminal nerve. Number one, that is the ophthalmic division. So this is the actually cutaneous distribution, that is the ophthalmic division. This is the from here to here, that is the ophthalmic division. Another one division, that is maxillary division. So from here to here, so this is actually maxillary division. One more division of trigeminal nerve, that is mandibular division, from here to here. So this is actually mandibular division. See, this is the actually picture showing the trigeminal pathway. If you look at this picture, see here, see number one, this is the entire which one trigeminal pathway. It's starting from here. This goes like this, and from here up to sensory cortex. I'll just trace it. See, so how to trace the trigeminal pathway? It is actually starting from here like this, and here again like this, from up to here, so up to here. So in this, if you closely observe, there are three divisions, sorry, there are three sets of neuron. Actually, first order neuron, second order neuron, and the third order neuron. From where to where first order neuron, from where to where second order neuron, from where to where third order neuron. That we have to uh, remember forever. See, so first order neuron, actually it is from here to here, up to here. This actually from this structure from here to here, first order neuron, and from here to up to here another actually synapse is happening here. So from here to here, that is actually second order neuron. From here, from this junction to up to cortex, so that is the third order neuron. Clear? Okay. Now, so trigeminal now, it is actually, we already told that it has got the three divisions. That's the one is the ophthalmic division, another one is the maxillary division, another one is the mandibular division. Clear? So this is actually, so please practice the how to draw the trigeminal pathway. See, actually, this is the structure. Actually, it is this particular spinal nucleus of trigeminal. It is actually almost lower part of the medulla, or we can say upper part of the upper superior to the spinal cord. So this particular, even the spinal nucleus. See, this is the name of the nucleus here. If you actually see this, the name of this nucleus is spinal nucleus of trigeminal nerve, and this particular nucleus, that is the primary sensory nucleus, and the name, this is actually this particular nucleus, that is the mesencephalic nucleus. I repeat, so this is the mesencephalic nucleus, and this is the primary sensory nucleus, whereas this one lowermost, that is the spinal nucleus of trigeminal nerve. Okay, so please try to remember, almost actually it is almost just above the spinal cord. So at the level of, actually, see, if you look at this at the level of the medulla, so this is actually at the level of pons. So this is almost actually near to the midbrain area. All the nucleus are situated. Okay, so from here, so this is the place where the, this is the, this three nucleus, the place where the synapse of the first order neuron and the second order neuron is happening here. It's taking place here. This is the junctions. Clear? So from this synapse to this synapse, so that is the second order neuron. From this synapse to this area, so that is the third order neuron. That is what you have to highlight. I'll repeat: first order neuron, second order neuron, and the third order neuron. That is what you're supposed to highlight in this entire trigeminal pathway. Sensory fibers passing through the spinal cord. Sensory fibers from different parts of the body except face and the scalp form the sensory pathways which pass through the spinal cord. These sensory pathways are constituted by 2 or 3 groups of neurons. That is first order or the primary neuron or the second order neuron and the third order neuron. These 3 groups of neurons are described along with the ascending tracts of spinal cord. Pathways of some sensations like kinesthetic sensation have only first and second order neuron, whereas in case of trigeminal pathway we have first order, second order and the third order neuron. That we have to remember. Now sensory fibers passing through the trigeminal nerve. Trigeminal nerve carries the somatosensory information from face, teeth, periodontal tissues, oral cavity, nasal cavity, cranial dura mater, and major part of scalp to up to the sensory cortex, which also conveys proprioceptive impulses from the extrinsic muscles of the eyeball. Now, origin of the trigeminal nerve or the trigeminal pathway. Sensory fibers of trigeminal nerve arise from the trigeminal ganglion situated near temporal bone. Peripheral process of neurons in this ganglion form 3 divisions of trigeminal nerve. We already mentioned it, that is ophthalmic, mandibular and the maxillary divisions. The cutaneous distribution of these 3 divisions of trigeminal nerve. The central processes from neurons of trigeminal ganglion enter pons in the form of sensory root. Termination. After reaching the pons, fibers of sensory root divide into 2 groups, namely descending fibers and the ascending fibers. So these descending fibers terminate on primary sensory nucleus and spinal nucleus of trigeminal nerve. Primary sensory nucleus is situated in pons. Spinal nucleus of trigeminal nerve is situated below the primary sensory nucleus and which extends up to the upper segments of the spinal cord. Ascending fibers of sensory root terminates in the mesencephalic nucleus of trigeminal nerve, which is situated in brainstem above the level of primary sensory nucleus. What are the central connections? The majority of the fibers from the primary sensory nucleus and spinal nucleus of trigeminal nerve ascend in the form of trigeminal lemniscus and terminate in ventral posteromedial nucleus of thalamus in the opposite side. Remaining fibers from these 2 nuclei terminate on the thalamic nucleus of the same side. Now, from thalamus, these fibers pass via superior thalamic radiation and which reach the somatosensory areas of cerebral cortex.